Hey, good morning. It's Michelle, Live Life Whimsically. And here on my channel, we talk about all kinds of things from other content creators to religion to politics to real estate to whatever whim comes across my mind. Um, this morning, and hey, thanks for stopping by. If you wouldn't mind, while you're first here, liking and maybe subscribing and adding some comments, that would be awesome. So I've had people really kind of ask me what I'm trying to do with this channel, and I still haven't quite figured out where I'm going and what I'm doing. I really do enjoy picking apart other people's videos, and I'm probably terrible at it, but you know what? It's super fun, and I do have a good time doing that. But I'd also like to build a little bit of a community, and the only way that I can really see doing that is being brutally honest with the people that stop by. And so I have held some things back. I've alluded to them only because I don't know. It's just I'm in a really funny place. I have suffered with mental health problems probably my entire life if I think back on it. I'm fortunate that I have a doctor's appointment this coming Friday with a psychiatrist to finally get on some medication and maybe diagnose me with what I think is going on with me, just to be able to stop some of the constant chatter that's in my head. So one of the things right now is this really disassociative feeling I have about my life. The depression has been rough. It's been rough since the beginning of November. And I've had moments where I felt okay, but mostly I just don't really care about anything at this point. I have to make myself do things in order to get anything done. My eating has been out of control, but I suffer with an eating disorder too. So it's really hard when that happens because I I am then in a more of a shame spiral when that goes down. So what I'm working on right now is I have partially moved out of my home and in with a friend and am trying to figure out what to do at this stage of my life, which is really what I wanted to talk about because I'm 61 years old and suddenly I'm going through a divorce and empty nesting at the same time. It's really freaking hard to do that. And it's hard because I think after in our society, especially in the United States, and you can see it with the way other content creators treat each other, um, you're sort of just kind of thrown out. Your usefulness is about age 20 till about 55 or 60 when your children are gone. And then suddenly the value that you add to the population seems to be none. And I don't feel like that is entirely true, but I also don't make the rules. And so sitting here where I'm at with my depression, anxiety, empty nesting, and divorce all happening at once, and trying to figure out how the heck am I going to survive and pay my bills, it's really difficult to have this going on and then trying to decide what you're going to do. Normally going live for me before I ever even discovered YouTube, I did it on Facebook all the time and I loved it. And I gathered tons of support and tons of people watching my videos and commenting and really successful live streams. I don't find as much joy in doing that as I did when I first started doing it on Facebook. Admittedly, YouTube is a different animal. I am sort of really disheartened to watch because mostly it might just be because I'm in the echo chamber of what I see, and I see mostly women creators, which I think is amazing. The sad part about that is that mostly if those creators don't agree with somebody, they don't discuss things in a fashion that would actually be beneficial to the creator or even to the way they look. And then they have a bunch of people that sit behind them and cheer them on for being the bitches that they are. And Becky on Nonsense is a real asshole. And she treats people like dog shit. And she has a bunch of sympathizers that encourage that. And even, there are some things like I picked apart other creators. Katie Joy is an asshole, and Molly can be an asshole, and Bullhorn Betty is completely, I don't even know how this woman has a channel. When you choose to come at a creator and say that they are fat, or call them moose knuckle, or, talk about Katie's facial structure, or whatever you do, instead of actually critiquing the content. And Becky, you don't critique the content. You talk about critiquing it. You say you have receipts, but you never show them. Your favorite thing to do is to make fun of them and even yourself, which it's not a good look. It doesn't help. And I don't see how that builds community, but you do you. Evidently, it's making you money. I don't mind cuss words. I don't mind coming at people's character, but shaming them for things that they can't really change, that doesn't help our situation. It doesn't help anybody's depression or anxiety. And I'm exhausted. So I just thought I'd come out, have a little coffee, and tell you that I just sent my divorce papers, which, see, I can't wait to get medication. I am all over the map, man. I might even just delete this shit. I don't know. Create a short. My dog shorts go much faster or get much more views. I don't know how people get on here and talk 6 hours and have all those comments and stuff. I would love to build a community like that. My Live Life Whimsically page on Facebook. Let's see how many people I got on that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't have to really, 96. You don't have to really be always constantly talking to get people out here. But I don't know. I think that you have to kind of sort of have constant streaming going on, or constant conversation going on. I could video every aspect of my life like Dre did. I mean, is that helpful? I don't know. Should I videotape cleaning my cat boxes? I mean, I'm not going to walk around with a friggin' chopping knife and try to, oh, look, there's the garbage people. I got to get used to when that is here. Yep. See, mostly I would be able to sit and have conversation without anybody looking at me easily before whatever is happening inside of me right now is happening. This right here is debilitating. I feel like I have a partition in my brain that only allows me to like do my basic functions. And then everything else that takes higher levels of thinking is, hey, yo, no, hang on a second. My cat is messing with shit. What are you doing? Hey, that is not for you. That is not for you, bruh. He's trying to grab plastic and stuff. So I feel like I have this partition in my brain that only allows me to do my normal basic functions, like get up, pee and poop, do the dishes, maybe some yoga. But for the most part, I can't do anything else, and I can't think straight. And I know that that's depression and anxiety. I wasn't sure yesterday until I talked to my therapist, but yeah, I'm in it deep because I really don't know what's coming next. And I think that especially in this country, we don't give a lot of credibility to people that are getting older or don't work outside of the home or whatever it is that they do. I think that we make people feel inadequate, and we don't give anybody any tools to do what we need to do. And the only thing that we can seem to fight about are things that don't have any that don't really make ginormous differences in our lives. Florida's going to hell in a handbasket, and people think our governor is amazing. So I don't know what to say about any of that. He keeps saying freedom, yet he dismantles freedom at every, don't say this, don't read that. All of it is designed to quell our free speech. And I don't, and that, I guess that could probably be something that's given me a little bit of depression. Admittedly, it was worse when Donald Trump was in office, and that may make me lose some followers, but oh well. He was effing stuff up, man. And I just figured out too the other day that it don't matter if I cuss right now because I'm not monetized. So I guess I can drop the F word, but I'm really trying to teach myself not to do that. Not sure where I'm going to be the rest of the week. I really need to be around, go to back down to South from stay with the boyfriend because it's his birthday on Friday. But I also have a buttload of things I need to do up here. And again, I got no motivation for that. So here I am just sitting here wondering how I'm going to get this shit done. I do want to go over one of Becky's videos today. I think I'll probably do that later, like closer to lunchtime when there might be more people around. Plus, everybody seems to like that and the dog videos. Probably going to watch some stuff on how to, build a community over here because that's really what I'd like to do. When we can then talk about other creators that you'd like to pick apart and we can sort of maybe shame them for their bad behavior. I don't mind whoever that is. I'll do that with. That was the thing about Becky I didn't understand was I told her I'm not like anti you. I'm just not understanding what you're trying to do. And from what I understand, she's been a shit disturber for a long time. Other people say that this isn't her first dance at the rodeo, and she said YouTube channels shut down before. So maybe that's why she hid who she was in the beginning. I don't know. Anyway, sent the divorce papers over to the attorney today for review. Hopefully she'll look at them and tell me if I did it right. And then I have to start worrying and wondering about how I'm going to live. I got a couple of more years till I get Social Security, but I don't want to take it till I'm 65. Trying to find work at home gigs that aren't going to make me a complete employee because I'm too old for that shit. Got a lot of shit that can happen someday that maybe will make my life easier. But right now, this is tough. And trying to pull myself together is tough. And trying not to want to eat everything in the house or nothing at all is tough. And making myself get on the yoga mat is tough. I think maybe what we could do is a 5-minute meditation together. I could probably find one here on YouTube and we could do that real quick to close out before we come back. If you'd like to do it, settle in on your channel and or in your room. Put some headphones on if you can. And let's do a 5-minute meditation. Let's see if we can find a decent one. I have found some really good ones. Oh, God, I hate them. Manifesting money. Yeah, shut up. This one looks good. Ooh, a 5-minute energy cleanse. Let's do guided, though. A minute guided. So we have a positive 5-minute guided meditation. Some voices are nicer than others. That's the problem. I should probably make a folder so I could put that in there. Let's do this. Well, let's try this one, and I will share my screen. Okay, let's share the screen. And then turn off all my other shoes. Okay, and we'll make that full screen. All right, let me put me there. I am in the corner. All right, let's do it. You ready?
Just breathe. Breathe in and out. Recognize all of the thoughts swirling around in your mind. The worries, stresses, fears, anxieties. And then start with breathing. And step outside of yourself for just a moment. Push the mental reset button. See yourself here in this space. Recognize your body, your arms, your legs, your head. See yourself here and know that you can just be. You recognize all these thoughts happening in your mind. They have become like papers thrown all around a room. But you can allow them to be picked up neatly and orderly and file them away. Clear the clutter so you can access any certain thought or idea, but only when you need them. Just listen to these suggestions and count with me. Starting with 5, a sharp and focused mind. 4, freeing yourself of needless worry. 3, presence of mind, right here and now. 2, resolution, order, and clarity. 1, a free and open mind. And now, seeing yourself, feeling your breath, recognizing it, returning here to this very moment. No future or past, only here and now. Again, listen and count with me. 5, sharp, focused. 4, free, no worry. 3, present, here and now. 2, order, clarity. 1, mind free and open. Just pause, breathe, and reset anytime, again and again. You will find strength and presence. You will be confident. You will be your best self. You can. It's up to you. So, press reset.
Sleep Number.
Hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, let's see. I'll be back later and we'll talk about the nonsense video, Becky, and hopefully it'll be a better day for me and you. Peace out.